Curry, and today we're going to be looking at a classic tune in the key of A called Poor Liza Jane. This is a standard AABB tune, and not only today are we going to look at the chord progression in two different ways, but we're also going to look at a flat pick lesson for it. So let's get started. Alrighty, so looking at the chord progression in the A part, it's only 1, 4, and 5, and since we're in the key of A major, I'll remind you that one chord is an A. So it's 5 strings, 3 strings, or 3 fingers together. Our 4 is going to be a D chord. And then our 5 is going to be that E chord. It's all 6 strings there. So looking through, it's a pretty simple standard A tune. You're going to have 3 measures of A and 1 measure of D for the first line. And then your second half of the A part is going to be pretty similar. You're going to have 2 measures of A, 1 measure of E, and then resolving on that 1 measure of A. So altogether you have 3 measures of A, 1 measure of D, going to that E, and then resolving on the A. So up to speed the A part. Alright, so we put it 2 times through. Alright, now looking at the B part, we're going to look at 2 different progressions you could use here, and there's very similar, it's just going to change 1 chord. So the first one we're going to look at is a 1, 4, 5 progression. We're going to have 3 measures of A, and then go to that 1 measure of D, just like in the A part. Now we're going to change it up a little bit. Instead of going back to the A, we're actually going to go from the 4 to the 5 onto the E. We have 3 measures of that, and then resolve on the A. So all together slowly. Speed 2 times through. Now the other way we can play this is to just substitute that D chord for an F sharp minor. So instead of a 1, 4, and 5, we're going to have a 1, 6, and 5. So we're still going to play the exact same way everywhere else. We have 3 measures of A. But instead of going to that D, we're instead going to put 2 fingers down in the same place as an E chord, just 2 frets up. We're going to take our pointer finger here, and we're going to just bar down that 2nd fret. That's our F sharp minor. So starting from the beginning, and then the measure of F sharp, and then it still goes to that E. So all the way through it. A little more up speed. Alright, so this is a standard A tune. It's got 2 A parts, 2 B parts, and it's call and response tune. So what that means is you have 4 phrases in each part. First phrase and the third phrase are going to be almost identical, if not exactly identical. And the second and fourth phrases will be pretty similar, just ending phrases. So getting started, we're going to start on our open E string all the way at the bottom. We're going to walk up and then back down. So we have this open, second, 5, second, open. And the second part of phrase 1, we're just going to take open strings in our second fret. We're going to start on the second fret of the B string here. This is C sharp. And then we're going to kind of walk our way down. So second fret, open fret, second fret, open fret, second fret. So starting just that part of the phrase. Second, second, open, second, open, second. So putting that with the first part of phrase 1. We have that walk up and down. And then walking down on our second fret. One more time. Now phrase 2 is pretty similar. We have that same walk up and down that we started with. But instead of walking down between second and open frets, we still go to that C sharp, but then we just come up. So it's the same first 2 notes, but that's where we resolve. We'll hit that twice. You don't have to. Just depending on how you want to play it. You can shuffle it. You could just play 1 note. You could play 2 notes. It's all the same timing. So just that second phrase again. One more time. So putting that first and second phrase together, we have and then adding that third phrase on, it's the exact same phrase as phrase 1. So we have another. So putting all 3 together, we have. And then our last phrase is a little bit different. It's kind of like phrase 2. We'll start on that C sharp. We'll go to that A, open fret B, second fret, C sharp, and end back on that A. You have second, second, open, second, second. So to add that on, starting from the beginning. And since it's an AABB tune that would play twice in a row, we'll speed it up just a little bit. Now looking at the B part, it's about the same type of thing. It's still call and response. So we're going to have phrase 1, phrase 2, phrase 3, phrase 4. Phrase 1 and 3 are similar if not identical, and then familiar ending phrases. So starting on that C sharp, yeah. So breaking it up, we have C sharp, open B, onto that A. So we add a new note in there. We have C sharp, B, A on that second fret. And then we'll take our ring finger here and we'll drop it down right up here on that F sharp. So doing those two slowly. So that's not exactly how the A part works now. The third phrase is not exactly identical, but it's got a pretty similar phrasing. We'll start on that open B. So just B, B, second fret, A, B. So putting those three phrases together, we have and then our last phrase, you might remember, it's the same fourth phrase from the A part. So putting all four phrases together slowly, we have we're going to play that 2 times in a row, and we'll do that a little bit faster. So to play the whole tune up to speed, we have 2 A parts, 2 B parts. And you can see it just keeps going, repeats exactly. There's no intro note. You end on that B part and just start the A part exactly like we started it before. Hi, I'm Thomas Curry. Thank you for joining me in class today. If you like what you saw, you can find more if you follow our music school, The Cat and the Fiddle, on YouTube. You can follow us on Facebook, or you can follow us on Patreon, where we've got over 100 videos for both banjo, guitar, and fiddle. See you here soon.